everyone, this video is on the new moon in Sagittarius, which happens on the 7th of December 2018 at 7:20 in the morning, and that's based on UK time. Now, a new moon is when the sun and the moon conjunct each other, so they sit together and the moon is pitch black. So if you think of the moon as the mother, as a goddess, this is the time when she goes inwards, she turns her back on us and contemplates her own nature, and she's recharging her batteries, and she's looking to start her next monthly cycle. So it's a wonderful energy of kind of revving your wheels before you speed off. So it's a wonderful time to kind of set intentions, to say, okay, all of this energy is being pulled in, and in this case it's Sagittarius energy, which is fire, which has to do with life purpose, passion, desires. And if you look at the actual Glyph of Sagittarius, it's an arrow going upwards. Sagittarius itself is the centaur, and he does have this bow and arrow, which is always pointed to somewhere far in the future. And Sagittarius is great at setting goals, and using the inner fire and the faith and the belief in oneself to actually get there. So that's what makes Sagittarius so special, because all of the fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, are all about fire. So Aries is the fire of new life emerging in spring. It's like the resurrection of Easter. It's wonderful. So the fire of all the little daisies coming out and the trees blooming and having all the cherry blossoms and things, that's beautiful. Leo is the height of summer, so there's fire everywhere, so it's warm. And again, because the astrology is based on the northern hemisphere, it's summer. It's when it's hottest, it's when you're able to go out in nature and enjoy it. But Sagittarius, in the northern hemisphere, it's pitch black. It gets dark at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So Sagittarius, excuse me, carries the fire inside itself. It's this inner flame that never goes out, and it's this amazing confidence and belief in oneself, because you have this fuel. You're the light bringer when you're in Sagittarius. Everything is dark, and you show up with this inner flame, and you illuminate everything around you. And you're able to, that fire is the petrol you need to get you to your goals, and it's eternal. It's an eternal flame. So you never run out of energy. It allows you to set goals. And as far as new moons go, this is wonderful, because a new moon is always about, okay, we're pulling this energy in and we're starting again. And let's say a new moon was in Virgo. You're pulling in Virgo energy, and it's about, okay, I'm going to be really analytical, so I'm going to plan the month to make sure that the paperwork is in order and that I take care of people and get things sorted. In Sagittarius, you're pulling this energy in and you're setting intentions anyway, because it's a new moon. So in the next month, I'm going to do this. And pulling Sagittarius energy in gives you a much greater chance of achieving those things, of galloping to get there. Because 30 days isn't a long time. And you need a quick horse to actually get there and to achieve your objectives. Now, the other thing about this new moon is it's at 15 degrees. 1 and 5 is 6, and 6 in numerology is opportunities, and creating opportunities that are temporary. So because you're fired up, and because you're looking within, and the fire shows you what your own dreams and desires are, you have certain doors that you can walk through, and you can choose, what area am I going to gallop towards? You create your own opportunities. So people who are self-employed, this is fabulous. People who want to make themselves self-employed, fabulous. If you want to travel in December, amazing. You have the desire to learn and to expose yourself to new cultures and to broaden your horizons. All of that is ruled by Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is also ruled by Jupiter, the lucky planet, and the lucky planet sits on the rising sign in Sagittarius at 6 degrees in Sagittarius. So Jupiter in Sagittarius is as comfortable as it can get because it rules that sign. And Sagittarius is an outer planet. It moves very slowly and it stays in each sign of the zodiac for 1 year. So it's only in Sagittarius every 12 years. So Jupiter, the lucky planet, can shower us with fortune in a way that it can't in other signs. Or it delivers the good luck in other ways. When it's in Sagittarius, it delivers the good luck by saying, you're powerful, you have dreams and hopes, and you carry the light inside you. What is it that you want to achieve? Great. You want to make yourself the head of this company. Let's open that door and gallop towards making you that head of the company. Good luck is on your side, so you take action, and that then has a knock-on effect which will influence you positively and, for example, get you to be the head of the company because people recognize what you're doing. Wow, this person has saved us hundreds of thousands, or has unique ideas or amazing leadership skills, and people will then recognize that through your actions. Now, the moon creates a lot of relationships with other planets and aspects in this chart, so I'm going to have a look at those. So it forms a semi-square, so it's 45 degrees away from the south node at 28 degrees in Capricorn. 2 and 8 is 1. 1 is the vibration of the magician, taking it upon yourself to get things done. And Capricorn is the worker sign, the goat getting to the top of the mountain. So along with Sagittarius, you have the seriousness of Capricorn saying, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. We're going to work and do this. Some of it may be boring and some of it may be really hard work, but we're not work shy. We're going to do this. So if we're galloping and it gets muddy, we're just going to keep on going. The new moon sextiles Black Moon Lilith, which is at 30 degrees in Aquarius. And Black Moon Lilith is going to try and say to you, listen, you don't really have anything that's going to help other people or create security and structure for other people. So just focus on yourself and be inconsiderate and only think about your own dreams and desires. Fair enough. So that then can stop you. It doesn't really stop you, because if you take action in Sagittarius, Sagittarius is naturally a teacher and someone who learns. So by broadening your own horizons and then coming back and teaching that to other people, you can't be selfish. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So Black Moon Lilith is going to try and ambush you in the way of saying, don't gallop forward, don't make your dreams come true. Instead, stay put and help other people. Whereas the reality is, if you gallop forward and if you achieve your desires and dreams and Jupiter opens these lucky doors for you, Sagittarius being the learner and the teacher, you naturally help people anyway. So be selfish, do what you need to do, embrace your fire, that's your fuel to move forward in your own life, and it's going to have a positive effect on other people anyway. It creates a square with Mars in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces. That combination, both of them are at 13 degrees. Mars is the male principle of drive and desire, and this is what I want, and this is what I wanted yesterday, and this is what I'm going to get and pursue, and I will get it. I'll never give up until I get it. Neptune is the water planet of dreams and manifestation and dreams coming true. They're at 13 degrees, 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is stability and structure. In Pisces, the sign of spirituality. So, if you also gallop into the higher realms, or you set goals, and instead of just saying, okay, what are my goals? You say, okay, I have my own desires and passions during this new moon, but guardian angel and guides and ascended masters and people you work with, what do you guys think I should be doing as well? So universe, what goals would you like me to set as well? So if you allow the universe in, you've got to ask. The universe doesn't step in and do things on this day unless you ask for help. So ask them, okay, what should I gallop towards? I know what I want, but what do you guys want? And it'll probably be the same, but allow that higher power to come in, because you can create. I mean, I don't know how to say this to give it enough emphasis, but this is a month where if you set an intention that's been a lifelong dream, it really can be achieved in this month. So you may be working on this for 10 years, and it can come true here from the 7th of December until the 7th of January. You can really make that real. So don't take all this time off for Christmas and it's just Christmas and Hanukkah and it's just, you know, the holidays and we're not doing anything. Keep working and keep going. Okay, what other? It creates a sesqui square, so it's 135 degrees away from Uranus at 28 degrees in Aries. 2 and 8 is 10, that is 1 in numerology. 1 is the magician. 1 is about let's do it, let's move forward. And Aries is the same as the number 1 in numerology. Aries is about let's push through obstacles, let's bring new life into the world, let's bring fire into this, let's get things going again, let's pick up the pace here. Uranus is the planet of the rebel, the eccentric, the unexpected, the miraculous. The fact that that connects with that Sagittarius moon means that if you move forward, the miraculous and unexpected will happen, and things will happen that are beyond your wildest dreams. So you really need to embrace the uncertainty, go for it, because everything is biased in your favor. This is one of the best new moons I've ever seen. It creates another sesqui square with the North Node at 28 degrees in Cancer. So it's also, how can I take care of myself while I'm doing this and take care of others? So that energy, use it, and the best way to use it is you're galloping towards these goals and to really focus on self-care. Sagittarius isn't that great on self-care. It's about getting to the goal. It's about galloping. You know, galloping gets tiresome, it gets tiring. So Cancer is there and it's at 1 degree, so you need to take it upon yourself to make sure that you're getting enough rest, that you're eating properly, that you're getting enough sleep, that you have connection with other people, you know, that all your human basic needs are met. And you have to look after yourself. The goal that you're going to achieve is going to end up helping other people anyway. So the most important thing is you and taking care of you. We've got another semi-square with Venus in Scorpio at 2 degrees. So if one of your goals is to find a soulmate, a relationship, a twin flame, a kindred spirit, Venus in Scorpio is super magnetic, super sensual, super interested in having a soul connection that's authentic, not just based on looks or, you know, this guy is a wonderful accessory on my arm here. Look how wonderful I am because I caught this great person. It's about a genuine, authentic meeting of souls and a meeting of the minds. It's at 2 degrees. 1 and 2 is a relationship. Okay. That's the aspects the new moon forms. What we've got in this chart as well is a grand cross, which is made up of 4 squares, and it creates a big red square. You'll see that in the chart, this big red square. A grand cross is something that gives you huge amounts of energy, tons of energy. But the problem with it is it combines energies that are fundamentally incompatible. And it makes you feel like, I've got so much energy, but where do I go? What door do I go through? And that's where opening this up to the higher power is going to be really helpful, because then you let Mars and Neptune guide you, and then you're not confused anymore. Then the universe gives you the goal. You're like, oh, it feels totally right. The fire burns and you're like, boom, I'm going for it. So the Grand Cross combines the North Node in Cancer with Venus in Scorpio, the South Node in Capricorn, and Uranus in Aries. So on this day, you'll be focused on taking care of yourself, or should I take care of other people? I want to be independent and break through personal obstacles and personal emotional blockages. At the same time, I want to work independently and make sure in a practical way that I make progress. And I also want to feel authentically, truly loved all the time and make a relationship happen and a partnership come into reality. Now, I mean, that's a lot. You know, each one can take you months and years. So the way to combine all of this is the love stuff and the self-care stuff. Just open up to the universe. Just say, if there is a universe or a God or a higher power, I'm not sure, I'm an agnostic, for instance, all you need to do is say, hey, if you're out there, I'm opening up to you, I'm willing to hear what you got to say. That's all you need to do. And the messages will come in. You don't need to be some guru who's meditated for a gazillion hours every day. It just, on this day, the blessing is that all you have to do is be willing. Just be willing to hear what someone else who is wiser and who knows what your ultimate good is wants for you. And when you listen to that and then gallop forward, there'll be no doubt, and you know you're galloping in the right direction. So that takes care of the Venus and North Node stuff. Then Aries, Uranus, that works well because it's like, come on, let's gallop. So that's fine. And the South Node at 28 degrees, which is 1 in Capricorn, is the same. I want to work. So that also kind of meshes with the new moon in Sagittarius, because that's all about, I am taking my bow and arrow and I'm galloping forward, and it's me doing this. It's not, you know, someone else doing it for me. It's not thinking about it. It's actually hooves on the ground, forward. Just tilting my head to see if there's anything else in there. There are a couple of triangles of friction. So lots of friction today between, you know, should I take care of myself and others? That's the big fall down, okay? The only way you can really mess this up is if you say, okay, my desires are totally irrelevant. What I need to do today is just set intentions to help other people and to put myself last. That's the way to fail during this. And I mean, no offense, but most of us are kind of selfish anyway. I mean, most people spend most of their time thinking about themselves, because the ego is constantly trying to distract you and you're trying to figure things out. So it's not that you know, it's like a deliberate selfishness, but it's not easy living on planet Earth, and we have to kind of, you know, try and get ourselves in a situation where we're safe and where we're okay, and it's necessary to survive here on planet Earth. So, you know, falling into that trap of, okay, I'm going to put myself last and everyone else needs to be healed. Some of you guys will be so selfless that you'll fall into that trap. Please don't fall into the trap. Do something for yourself. Put yourself first for once. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to honor my desires and beliefs, and I'm going to move forward to achieve them. Or at least I'm going to try and move forward to achieve the desires and the desires of my higher power. And with that connection with Uranus, you'll be incredibly surprised by the unexpected and miraculous things that are going to happen during this new moon. And that's it. So that's what I get here for this new moon. It's incredibly powerful. If you have been stuck for a while in a situation that you don't like, this is your escape. This is your get out of jail free card. This is your time to move, to learn, to make yourself independent. And it's a weird time of the year to do that, isn't it? Because other people are going to be focusing on Christmas, and you're like, well, I need to pack up my stuff and move to Australia. I've decided, I'm going. So don't worry what everyone else is doing, worry about you. That's the big takeaway from this, and that's nice, isn't it? You're the most important person in the world. Think about yourself, because the nice thing about this is that ultimately, when you do that, it'll have a positive effect on other people. Because Sagittarius always ends up teaching people things. So I hope you have a wonderful time during this new moon. Please do set some intentions, they will come true. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my personal readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. The chart that I just showed you, or the chart that you can see next to me here, I draw up your chart by using your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth, and I get a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born. And it's a blueprint of your soul. It shows me what your life purpose is, what your vocational aptitudes are, what your strengths and weaknesses are, what's destined for you in family, life, and children, and romance, money, personal development, spirituality, hopes and dreams coming true, career, finances, travel, learning, higher knowledge, anything like that. If you have any questions, I can answer those. I can compare your horoscope with another person to see if you're compatible. So if you're interested in any of that, then please do visit my website, gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. If you like my videos, then please, or if you like this video, then please hit the subscribe button and share the video. I'd be ever so grateful. And I hope you have a wonderful time during this new moon, and I'll speak to you soon.